Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all returning. If this your first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you won't miss no messages that I have for y'all, okay? Today, I'm doing the read for my Virgos, all right? Y'all love Virgos, okay? I was doing some meditating on y'all energy, trying to see what's going on. I kept hearing it's been a long time coming. All right, something is about to wrap up for y'all, but we're going to get into it because it's time for you to hold your vision. Now, I feel you're at the finish line of something. You're at the finish line of something, but, I don't need y'all to give up on it. Don't give up on yourself because you're there. All right, you're there. You can taste it. You can taste the win. Okay, it's right there. Don't let your past hold you back, and it's time to believe in the impossible. All right, let's make sure we're not holding ourselves back mentally. But your dreams do need a practical plan. All right, your hard work is paying off for y'all, and it's time to balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, it's time to practice some balance, Virgo. All right, I'm getting this 1 foot in, 1 foot out type situation. Like, you need to fully be in something or leave it alone, but you have a vision here. Oh, thank you, Spirit. We'll take it. You have a vision here that you've been holding on to, right? But like I said, you're thinking about giving up, but you do have the wheel of fortune out here, so things are going to take a turn. Like I was saying, you're right at the finish line, right? You can't see it, you don't see the tape and all that where you're going to break through and all of that, but it is there, so don't give up on whatever it is. You do have the lovers out here with the Queen of Cups. You have 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we're going to get right on into it, Spirit. Tell me about this lovers and the Queen of Cups. Can you clarify this for my Virgos? Because we need to know. Yeah, we don't need to give up when we're right here at the finish line, right? King of Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah, y'all got some motion going on. Y'all got some motion going on. You got the King of Pentacles and the Chariot. For some of y'all, this is love related. For some of y'all, I've said before, I try to keep away from doing strictly love readings. I try to keep it generalized. We can go from talking about your business, your job, your friends, family, to your love card. I don't like to put it in a box like that, but I do automatically get the feeling that this has something to do with your love life. Now, this don't have to be an intimate lover. This could be family, friends, co-workers, boss. I've said it many a times. Just because you hear the word relationship doesn't always mean intimacy. A love partner. This is just a simple relationship, with anyone. With this Chariot and the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups, y'all are opposite, right? Let me cook. Y'all are opposite. And that's what you're, with the Chariot here, with y'all being a complete opposite, and the 2 of Pentacles, you have decisions to make concerning this, right? Do you keep it like it is, or do you do the work? Okay, but you have to pick one, right? Let's not stay stagnant. Thank you, Spirit. Let's not stay stagnant in anything that we're not sure of. I can't tell y'all what to do. Like I always say, I can't tell you what to do. All right. But by all means, do something, right? If that makes sense. Long as you are doing something. But just don't just sit there and soak in it. Make the decision so you can keep going forward, because you don't want your motion to stop. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. After the 2 of Pentacles, you have some decisions to make. A decision has to be made. Yeah, you have to. Now, with this lover card as well, if this is something concerning your money, your coin, you're thinking about going another way. You're thinking about leaving a job. You think about starting your own business. You think about making some motion with your money, right? Don't dwell on it too long, because scared money don't make no money, Virgos, right? So make sure you make that decision so you can get to it, right? Because you don't want to fall behind or lose that vision that they're telling you to hold on to. And so what if something didn't work out in the past? So what if this relationship with this person or these people or this friend or this job or whatever didn't work out before? So what? Your past does not predict your future. Okay, believe in the impossible. You know, if you're with someone or you're hanging around some people that y'all have opposite minds, you know, y'all might not be in sync that way, and that's fine. Sometimes it's okay to accept people for exactly who they are and be fine with that and still be cordial with the whole situation, right? So let's not overthink it in that aspect. You know, sometimes it's okay. You know, don't overdo it, don't overthink it. You know, and like I said, if this is your money, you need to make this move. You need to hop on it. All right. Don't second guess yourself, because it's happening for you. Your hard work is paying off. You have your fellow sign Capricorn out here. You have Pisces out here. You have Leo out here. You have Taurus. Yeah, you have Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan, though. All right, let's make sure we're keeping things realistic, right, for you. Okay, now, you know the road you're going to have to take to make this dream come true, right? So make sure you're applying that pressure to yourself. No one else can apply this pressure to you. So make sure you're applying that pressure to yourself, because the only person that will be disappointed is you. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Oh, y'all got the Chariot and the Death card. Something is, y'all coming out of something, Virgo, and I'm going to find out what it is. Two of Cups. Y'all got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Clarify this Two of Cups. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Yep, Justice. And y'all got the Justice card. After I said y'all, a decision will have to be made, right? Now you want to be free to make this decision yourself. You know, you don't want the universe to shift things around you for you, right? So let's make sure you're not letting no past situations or no past people hold you back, or any past feelings towards yourself. You know, believe in the impossible. So what? This and that happened in the past. So what? You know, just believe in the impossible. It can happen. Why not you? You know, instead of saying, why me? Why is this happening? Why not you? You know, you can be that person. All right. If you've seen it done, you can do the same thing as well. Right. So keep that, hold your vision with that. Like I said earlier. Now, this Two of Cups, the Death card came out after the Two of Cups with the Justice card, right? Now, let me cook, Virgo, okay? Now, if someone familiar comes back around to offer you something, this could be, you know, their time, their love and affection, all right? Hold on before I say that, because y'all know I like to clarify. I got to be sure before I say what I'm going to say. What's this Two of Cups right here for my Virgos? This Two of Cups. Yep. I didn't want to say it. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't want to say it, you know, because I don't like, you know, putting my mouth on people. You know, like Granny said, don't be going around putting your mouth on people, saying all this about people, because it's going to backfire on you, you know. So I didn't want to put nothing on y'all or anything. But with this Two of Cups, the Death and the Tower with the Justice card, okay, somebody is doing y'all a huge favor by staying out of your way. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody is doing you a favor of getting out the way. I have a saying where the trash takes itself out. Ain't nothing like the trash taking itself out. Okay, ladies and gents, you get up and the trash already on the curb. Good. Thank you. Bye. You know, that's what I'm feeling. You know, they've done you a favor. Thank you. God bless. Goodbye. Exit stage left. Okay. Let that happen. Let it take its course, because justice will be served with that situation that you're worried about, right? I don't have no swords out here or anything, so I'm not going to say that you're worried. You're more concerned with your coin growing. Hello. You're more concerned with the Seven of Pentacles. You're more concerned with your harvest growing, right? You're really at the point where you like, damn, I really don't even have time to worry about this, but it's being presented to you, right? And it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good, but all this back and forth and all that, these people, this person or this place is going to remove itself. Okay, let it go and get up out the way. Let it get out the way. If it can't stay, it just can't stay. Let it go on and go. All right, but it's not going to be easy for you to turn the other cheek. Yeah, it's not going to be easy for you to turn the other cheek, but I always tell y'all, I can't tell you what to do, but you know, you make that choice whether you want to continuously deal with it or continuously go down that road, or do you want to get up on this boat and take everything with you. Only things that's important. This man or woman only has his family on this boat, and he or she is rowing away. I gotta go to clear waters. I gotta go from this choppy water over here to this clear water over here. I gotta get to safe ground. You got to, because you feel like you're going to drown if you don't get to safe ground. All right, so keep on moving, keep on going. You know, forget the past. So what? It was fun. It's been real. Tell your homeboys or homegirls or your old job or your ex-lover, it was fun while it lasted. It was real. But I got to go. Okay, thank you. See you. I gotta go. You know, because you wasted too much time there anyway. And where you going? You know, certain things and certain people you can't take that baggage along with you. So believe in that. You are good enough. You know, you deserve that. All right. Because you have recognition. You have telepathy here too. Your intuition is connecting you with others. You've experienced moments of deep understanding with someone. Pay attention to these subtle connections. These could hold the answers that you need. Okay. Let's make sure we're not holding on to anything old. So when something new comes in, you totally miss it, you know, because you got your blinders on still from this tower moment right here. Because that tower moment is following this Two of Cups. Okay, it came out just like that. Two of Cups, tower. You know, somebody offering you some love, some emotional affection, probably somebody you done dealt with, you know, an old friend or something that done burnt you once. All right. And they coming back around, you know, and they making it look good. They know what tempts you. They know what attracts you. They know what you like. Okay. And that's exactly what they're going to present to you. But bam, make that move if you want. Here come that tower moment. We back to scratch that way. Okay. So, and we not going backwards, Virgos. We're going forward because you're already there. And like I always say, when you're doing good and everything is looking good, everybody want to take a seat at your table. No, you didn't put in on this. Let them know. No, especially if they've already had a seat at your table. Hello. They've already had a seat at your table and they chose to give it up. And they want you to pull a chair back out for them again. Whatever. We ain't got time for that. We not telling them we not doing that one, okay? Because you're going to be experiencing moments and deep understanding with someone or some other people, you know, so make way, kaboom, make way, clear it up so you won't miss this moment, you know, when you're experiencing this deep understanding with these other people. They're coming towards you for a reason, right? They're coming towards you for a reason. So don't miss out on that, because that could create a tower moment too, because something could be presented to you to help you believe in the impossible and make your dreams a practical plan, you know, because no one can do this alone, right? So let's make sure we don't miss anything, because your hard work is paying off. Don't do all this hard work and then the people that turned on you or left you back when it was hard, you go back to that and like, oh, look what I got. Look at my harvest. Look at how far I came. Look at how good I'm doing. You don't need to do that, because justice is already going to be served for you. Okay. That you have Libra energy out here too. Justice is going to be served for you. You just make sure you on the right end of it. Hello. Make sure you're on the right end of it and you putting yourself first this time. All right. And believing in yourself, you know, and however now look, Everybody's not going to be on the same frequency as you, Virgo. Everyone is not going to move like you move. Everyone's not going to understand your plan and what you got going on. You know, so don't ask for people advice, right? That really bothers me when people ask for people advice and then they take it to heart. Like that's the decision they gotta make. Now you go ask little Susie, little Johnny, ladies and gents down the street, oh, should I start braiding hair? And or for men, you telling little Johnny you about to start cutting hair. And all they can say is, I ain't never seen you do that. When you start doing that? Boy, don't waste your time doing it. You know, they discourage you and then you bite just like that. Now you done lost the vision. You don't even want to do it no more. Because little Johnny and little Susie said so. They said you ain't done it. No, let's be realistic. No, hold on to your vision. Don't let someone else's judgment or the lack of their strength, you know, to believe in doing something different, project on you. Thank you, Spirit. Keep your own mind, hold your own vision, be your own person, right? Because it is time to believe in that impossible. You have recognition. You deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. You've been neglecting to celebrate your efforts, Virgo. Take time to recognize your progress, no matter how small. It will fuel your growth. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You know, because y'all are there. You're right there at the pivotal moment. You're right where you need to be when you need to be there. You know, it's like it's like walking towards a prize and you're blindfolded, but everyone sees how close you're getting, right? And so you have people that's going to say, oh, no, stop. Oh, no, don't go. Stop. Don't move. You know, but you can't see, so you're listening to it. You know, let's not do that. Keep going forward. Okay. Forward motion is always great, no matter how big or how small. Believe that. Okay. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. Okay. Find some balance within yourself. Find some peace within yourself to block out little Johnny and little Susie them. Okay. All these naysayers or haters, whatever you want to call them, you know, or non-believers. Okay. Because at the end of the day, oh, they gonna see it. And you're going to make them a believer. You know, all I need y'all to do is believe in the impossible and don't let nothing hold you back. You came far. Don't let what happened back then hold. That has nothing to do right now. I always tell people the past is just that, the past. All right, let's keep it moving because we don't have time for that. And confusion may feel overwhelming. I understand that. But you have to remember that every maze has an exit, right? You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. All right. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well, too. All right. Sagittarius, a Leo, fire sign. That could be a relevance to some of y'all. All right. It's been a ride, Virgo. All right. I know it. Like I said in the beginning, it's been a long time coming. I understand, you know. I understand. And when you can't see that light at the end of that tunnel, you kind of want to get off the ride. You know, you just want to get off, do something different, and don't even want to deal with it at all. I understand, okay? But that's not for y'all. Don't drink that juice. That's not for y'all, okay? Because it's happening for y'all and everything is paying off. You know, why go through all of that you've been through, right, Virgo? Everything you done been through, that's this very maze for you. You feel like you've been hitting one brick wall to another, like life just been bouncing you around and around, you know, whether this relationship, this situation, your ideas are getting rejected or anything, you know, you just feel like, damn, you can't plant your feet on solid ground, you know. So why, when you feel that adrenaline, when you feel that you're getting to the finish line, why quit now? You don't put in all that work. Why quit now? Your past made you who you are, baby. That's what's getting you through. All right. And you deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. You know, y'all are earth sign. Okay. Y'all are a fellow earth sign. So y'all need to see results. Okay. And y'all want to see results now. You know, if it's not making sense, physically, money, dinero, if it ain't making sense and common sense, you gotta go. I understand that, but the patience is within yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't give up when you're right at the finish line. All right, and don't tell nobody or don't let nobody make you drop out the race. Because guess what? As soon as you drop your towel and get out the race, little Susie and little Johnny gonna come pick it up right where you left it at. Hello. Come on, somebody talk to me, okay? I'm gonna get affirmation for y'all, Virgo, because I want y'all to go into this new energy that y'all are about to go into with well balanced and understanding of where you're going. You know, how you gonna get there, you already know. You an earth sign, you gonna get there. Don't worry about that. You gonna get there. You gonna get to where you need to be. All right, just don't give up. You know, whatever balance you have to get back into, whatever hobby you used to have, whatever, do something that you like doing to distract all the haters and naysayers. You know, and if this is an ex-lover or someone that's trying to play on your top, man, do something else to occupy your time, something else positive. All right, do everything but let these people take you off track or let this person take you off track. Okay, because they're doing you a favor. Let the trash take itself out, honey, okay? Let them take itself out. There's less work you got to do. Hell, you ain't got to go off on nobody. You ain't got to cuss nobody out. You ain't got to tell nobody like it is. Go on, let them walk away. Go on. And and when they close that door, don't you let them back in there. Don't y'all let them back. Okay, don't let them back up in there because you came too far. All right, you came too far, but you won't be making this walk alone. You won't be making this walk alone, Virgo, okay? I'm gonna pull two more because I'll be up in here talking to y'all all night, okay? And I ain't got time, all right? Because it's time for healing. You are in the process of healing. Give yourself the time and space you need. Hello? We just said it. You've been neglecting your emotional or physical health. Prioritize self-care. Allow yourself to recover fully. All right, it's making sense. Freedom. Freedom is about following your inner voice. You've been feeling trapped by responsibilities. Release those burdens and follow what makes you feel free, light, and alive. I just said pick back up that hobby. Get back to you. Pick back up what you like doing because you are healing. Don't let what tore you down with this tower moment. Don't let that Don't you do it, Virgo. Don't let the energy back up in there with you because you are finally healing. Okay? They done already took themselves out the game, coach. It's over with. All right? So make sure you're doing what you have to do for yourself. All right? Because it is an exit to all the BS. All right? And you're right there at the door. Okay? So don't give up, Virgo, when you're right there. You can smell it. Right? Like I always say, y'all, it's never too late to be great, Virgos, okay? Till next time, I'm sending y'all love.